Hi, it's Anna Marie, and this week I'm telling you about my homemade sunscreen recipe. Now, it is finally summer, and it actually feels like summer around here as well. And I just want to make sure you're aware of the fact that you have to be very careful about the sunscreen you use because, as usual, a lot of them have ingredients that are not good for our skin. A good way to find out is to check the Environmental Working Group website, and I will have that posted with this link. So I was looking for some alternatives when I first found this information because we have to protect our skin from the sun or else it can cause a lot of sun damage, as you already know that. Everybody knows that. So every time I would do a Google search on sunscreens, I would find these complicated recipes that were this long with a bunch of ingredients that I didn't have. So I was very excited when I found this book, Supernatural Home, and this is by Beth Greer, and it had this recipe that just sounded so simple and way too easy, but it was very effective. It uses ascorbic acid, which is pure vitamin C. I have the recipe written right here on the bottle. 1 level teaspoon of ascorbic acid to 4 ounces of water of distilled water. I put it in a bottle like this. I store it in the refrigerator. It is recommended to make very small portions of this because it only lasts about 5 to 7 days because it will go bad. The vitamin C the ascorbic acid breaks down in the water or something. So that's why it's only 4 ounces. I tried this out. It sounded way too good to be true, but I tried it out when I volunteered to work at a Wounded Warrior Marathon a couple of years ago. It was September. The sun was beating down, and I was standing in a place where there was absolutely no shade. I sprayed it. My face and my neck is always the worst, and the part in my hair always gets burned, so I made sure I sprayed that. And I was out there for at least 2 hours in the direct sun at probably 10 to 12, and I did not burn. I could not believe it, so I was completely sold. Now, there's a couple variations to this. If you prefer a more lotiony, you can add 1 ounce of glycerin to it, to the recipe that I just gave you. You can also add some lavender essential oil just to give it a nice scent. I do that sometimes, but I don't really do the glycerin. I've done that once, but I just prefer the ease of the spray. It's recommended to spray it throughout if you're out all day, to spray it throughout the day. It does not wash off. Somehow the vitamin C in it, somehow it's incorporated into your skin cells, and I'm looking at the book to make sure I say it correctly. The vitamin C is incorporated into the skin cells to prevent ultraviolet damage to DNA. It does not wash off. The solution can also be applied after burning to reverse damage already sustained. There are no side effects. Sold! No side effects! I really, really love it. I hope if you decide you want to give it a try, please let me know because I very much recommend this. I think it's wonderful. Thank you so much for listening. I hope you have a great week and make sure you take care of that skin while you're out enjoying summer.